Hello and welcome again. Hi. So in this video, I'll be sharing more of care homes that are recruiting. Let's get into it. Okay, so before we go into care homes that I'm sharing today, someone asked, how can you make a video on care homes that are recruiting in Glasgow? So I'll also attempt to respond to that. This is the website for care homes. There is a video that I made before, which talks more about care homes and moving to the UK as a healthcare work visa. I'll show you at the end of this video. But in short, in England, we have these so much number of care homes, 14,352. And then they are divided further. In East Midlands, we have these so many, and each of them, it's, for example, you can see here in Leicester, 258, in Nottinghamshire. Okay, so all of these, London, all of these are from London, then Northeast England, Northwest, Southeast. It mentions Oxfordshire, 130 care homes, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so if, for example, this friend who asked about Glasgow, you would go to Scotland, because we know Glasgow is in Scotland, and there should be Scotland somewhere. Oh, Glasgow, sorry. Yeah, there it says Glasgow City, 91 care homes. And then you can start looking at what's being shared. So on this website, so for example, if we talk of HC1, for example, you can check, but it may not just be in Glasgow only. This company, it may have a lot of, like it says here, it's available in 275 locations. So Glasgow is just one of them. And yeah, so like I said, Sunderland, Glasgow. So I guess the person who is interested in Glasgow could be looking at one of these. This is as shortest as I could think, to be honest, that maybe you can start from there and see if this company under this home they are recruiting and stuff like that. So anyway, I'll put the link in the description chat, this link, so you can explore that yourself. And remember, on this site we learn how to fish as well. So that's part of it, to go and do some work, because if we do it ourselves, we will catch the biggest fish. We'll take the biggest fish home. If we wait for someone else to go and catch fish and share us from the fish that they have caught, it will always be the smallest fish that we get. So yeah, we need to learn how to fish ourselves. So in the recent few days, I shared about, I'm just trying to give another example on how we can support a friend who was asking about care homes that are employing in Glasgow. So I shared about Barchester, which is recruiting. Let's go on their website, international recruitment. There is a video that I talked about this, but we want to see how she can find about Glasgow. They have a search button, search functionality here, which you can use. But I would also use, if you go to vacancies, excuse me, it says define the job search. On location, look for the city you are looking for. I'm not getting into looking for Glasgow, but you can find any city here and just pick Cambridge, for example. And in Cambridge, we are mainly looking for maybe nursing jobs, I assume. And then the results will appear. So I'm assuming that the postcodes, the addresses that are showing here are to do with Cambridge. And the jobs are to do with bank, care home. Yeah, I guess because it's under care home, nursing home and stuff. Yeah. And yeah, that's another way how I thought you could work around it from the links that we are already sharing to say this care home is employing, this care company is employing. You go and check where are their homes by searching on their website. Is there any in Cambridge? Is there any in Glasgow? Is there? Yeah. That's how I've just been thinking about it. So this is one of the care home that I found when I was searching earlier on. It's in Glasgow. So if the lady who asked this question is watching this, probably you could start from here. If you search this care home, it's this company that manages this home in Glasgow. It's one of them, but Glasgow is big, so it will also depend on which part maybe of Glasgow you are interested in. If this is yeah, I was just trying to look at how we can get around this, and yeah. So when I shared also about Care UK. We know Care UK is employing from overseas, because we looked at this in another video, which you can search in the videos on my YouTube here, and you will find, we know where it talks about overseas nurses, blah, blah. So we already know that these are employing, and you want to check if they are employing in Glasgow. They have a Care UK has this, which says find a local cookies. Okay. It says find a local care home. So you can put your postcode here. And yeah, I guess just I put a postcode or the name of the location. In this case, I can put Coventry, for example, because I live in Coventry. Submit. Let's see if they have a care home in Coventry. The nearest one is this one, Kenilworth Grange. Right? Yeah, so you can search and then you go on it and look if they have jobs advertised, that because you already know that Care UK is employing. Okay, so I guess this was one of the homes as well, which I found in Glasgow, I think, because this lady was asking about Glasgow. Yeah, it says Scotland here, G74. So I'm sure that's Scotland. But enough of this now. Let's get into something else. Okay. We shared about HC1 nurses that they were recruiting people who wanted to swap their visa from any other visa to nursing. So this one, sorry. I don't know what this is about. Information about all candidates. You need to read this, but I'm not reading it. Okay, so I wanted to share about this position, care assistant. If people who want to swap a visa as well, they want to work as care assistants, this company is accepting that. It says skilled worker visa sponsorship is available to applicants that meet the criteria of 2 years experience and currently reside in the UK. Please do not apply if you live outside of the UK. We are not able to accept your application at this time. So yeah, the one we shared in previous videos was talking about nurses. So even carers, people who want to work as carers, if they want to switch to skilled worker visa, if they're already in the UK, then they can come here and hit apply button. Okay, we are moving on. Okay, so I guess what I put here is also like a list of care homes still responding to Glasgow issue. Like if you want to find out if this company is also employing in Glasgow stuff. So yeah, we'll leave links in the description below so you can check. Find a care home. This also has a search engine, it's the same one. So if you want Glasgow or you want London, care homes near me. So basically the point I'm making is use the search functionality within the website that are being shared, the care homes and care companies that are recruiting. Within there is a search functionality that you can use, and it might help you to find the homes in your location. Okay. All right. Okay. Finally, we are here. So another care company that is employing is called Randolph Hill Care Group. These, they are employing nurses from overseas, but it's nurses only. It says on here, applying from outside the UK. From time to time, we offer sponsorship to nurses who are not living in the UK just now, but are eligible to register with the Nursing and Midwifery Council and who must have the correct documentation in place to come to the UK to work as a nurse. Okay. So what really brought me to think about even sharing this was the benefits. There's a joining bonus of up to 1,500. I know other companies are even offering £2,000, but I thought that's great. Relocation package available if required. Overtime paid. All of this, all of that. I thought it was, and then recommend a friend scheme. Those things you start learning as you are on the job. And yeah. So it talks about, to find out more, please fill in the following form or contact Owen Edwards, recruitment manager, on this number, or send full CV to this. I would just really send full CV. Okay. We are moving on. Okay. I guess these are bonuses, things that I add at the end for people to look at and make a decision on your own. So the first one is Kennedy Care Group. Let's have a look what Kennedy Care Group is saying. So Kennedy Care Group is working with us. We are seeking people to join our team during this difficult time, and there are opportunities for temporary, bank, and permanent. The staff we are looking for are care and support staff, nursing, cooks, etc. And then what drew my attention to it was the application form. Sorry, too many pages have been opened on here, so it's a bit crowded. Okay. the application form in the first place, it says confidential application form. So it has this part which says work permit, stroke working in the UK. Do you need a work permit to take up this post? Yes or no? Are you eligible to work in the UK? Documental evidence will be required at the interview. Yes or no? So I thought, because on their website, they are already talking about send to us. Yeah, if you want to discuss any of these opportunities, please contact this by this number. And then there's a confidential application form. So I just brought it that some people might be interested to talk to them, because it's not very clear in terms of whether those questions which are saying, do you have the right to work? Would you need a sponsorship? It's not very clear if that means if you say no, can they sponsor you or not? So it's something that I just added for someone who feels strongly about it, can go ahead and explore that as well. Okay. And the last bonus, I guess, it's tips for cover letter. I don't think we have to go into details about this, but when I read it, I thought it was making sense in terms of like, how can we craft our cover letters? So yeah, let me stop sharing now. Okay, so this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please join me in this dance. Nala, iwe nala, nasekera. And hey, subscribe. There's a purple button on your right screen. And please watch this for more opportunities, more care homes that are employing. Thank you.